Welcome to this quick video on how we spot where there'll be a loss restriction when there's been a change of ownership and a MCINOCOT. So firstly, what is a MCINOCOT then? It stands for a major change in the nature or conduct of a trade. And we can have this restriction in what a company can do with a trading loss if we have both a change in ownership and one of these major changes in the nature or conduct of trade happening within any period of 5 years. Now that trading loss then cannot cross over the change of ownership date. So that means that the loss, if it was incurred after the ownership changed, then we cannot set that trading loss off against profits arising before the ownership change. And then that also means that any losses incurred prior to the ownership change cannot be set off against profits arising after the ownership change. So what about this 5-year period then? The 5-year period can begin no later than the date when the ownership of that company changes, and no earlier than 3 years before the date of the ownership change. So the window that you're looking to check then is 3 years before and 5 years after whatever the date is that the ownership changes of the company in question. Now, a change of ownership means that more than 50% of the shares have been bought. So say we've got an ownership change that happens on the 1st of January 2025. We look at the 3 years before and the 5 years after that date, and that's going to be our window that we're looking to see if in that period of time was there also a major change in the nature or conduct of the trade. Another example, just for argument's sake, say our ownership change happened the 1st of July 2028. We're still going to look at the 3 years leading up to that and the 5 years after, and we're going to check if there's a major change in the nature or conduct of the trade in that period. So 3 years before and 5 years afterwards. So that's how we decide whether losses in a company are going to be trapped because of a change of ownership. Please do have a look at some other videos that I have on various other topics within the ATX syllabus.